against the second largest wildfire in Texas history continues. And later, a Texas organization's efforts to keep veterans warm. A state representative takes a strange rescue home.
Broadcasting live from the University of North Texas, this is ntTV News at Noon.
Good afternoon. Thank you for joining ntTV News at Noon. I'm Madeline McCrory. And I'm Macy Terry. At least one person killed as a fire threatens more livelihoods and homes. The second largest wildfire in Texas state history is engulfing more every minute. CNN's Gloria Pazmino has the story.
Why are you crying, Mommy?
I want your house.
You want your house? Yeah, baby. We'll get another house, okay?
The McCain family fleeing the flames of the fast-moving Smokehouse Creek fire, later returning to find their home in Thrift destroyed. 83-year-old Joyce Blankenship was killed in her home, her family says. The fire also torching scores of structures and killing thousands of cattle.
It was really crazy, a lot of chaos, a lot of trauma, a lot of people displaced, and it was real sad.
Longtime Thrift resident Danny Williams helped a neighbor escape the flames.
He only had the shirt on his back, and his dogs, he lost everything.
Windy conditions and dry brush are fueling the growing fire, decimating 200 acres of land every minute.
The danger's not over.
Texas Governor Greg Abbott calling in extra firefighters, fire engines, and air tankers to help control the blaze. In Oklahoma, Governor Kevin Stitt activated emergency response teams. For now, churches have begun setting up shelters to help those who've had their lives turned upside down.
Most of the people that have come in, they have lost everything.
Reporting in Thrift, Texas, Gloria Pazmino.
Before the show started, we got an update that the Smokehouse Creek fire has been categorized as the largest fire recorded into Texas history. This last week, the weather has been going crazy. I can't keep going back and forth between a jacket and a tank top. Same. Texas temps have been spinning better than a prima ballerina. Let's head over to our weather anchor, Isabel Mays, and see what the great state has for us today. Isabel?
Thanks, guys. So if you've already started putting away those winter coats, you may want to go ahead and pull one out for tonight. As we take a look at our current conditions, it's going to be around 44 degrees, feeling like 39, with winds coming in from the east-southeast at 8 miles per hour and rainy skies. As we move on to tonight's conditions, it's going to bump up a little bit to 46 degrees, feeling like 42, with winds once again coming in from the east-southeast at 8 miles per hour and cloudy skies. And as we move on to tomorrow, it's going to bump up even more to 58 degrees, feeling like 56, with wind speeds coming in from the south at 11 miles per hour and sunny skies. I'll be back in the studio for your full weather update. Back to y'all at the desk.
Denton ISD was the first district to be sued by Attorney General Ken Paxton on Monday. Frisco ISD is now also being sued by Paxton, who is accusing them of illegal electioneering. Wednesday, Mitch McConnell, Senate leader of the Republican Party, announced his resignation. John Cornyn was quick to insinuate his interest in the position to replace him. And tomorrow is the last day for both sides of Congress to come to an agreement about government funding that will affect the Departments of Transportation, Veterans Affairs, and Agriculture. If no agreement is made, another government shutdown may be imminent. If you're a former fighter fending off frozen feet during this formidable winter, stay tuned and find out where you can get warm. And later, did this old pigskin actually squeal? We'll be right back.
Hey UNT, primary elections are almost here.
Join us live at 7 p.m. on March 5th for our Your Choice 2024 primary election show.
We will have a panel of UNT's very own political science experts.
We'll also have bilingual coverage, live updates on numbers and polls, and discussions over hot-button issues that will impact this year's election.
You can catch the broadcast on Frontier 46, Charter 192, NorthTexasTelevision.com, as well as our YouTube and Facebook page, and you can see live updates on North Texas TV's Instagram page.
Here to keep you covered and informed on this year's election, we're North Texas Television.
The Oscars are coming. You know what I'm most excited for?
What, star-studded cast, moving speeches, surprising awards?
The fashion. Our segment anchor, Jimmy Pillar, has everything we need to know about the award show featuring movies on the big screen.
Thanks, guys. The red carpet will be rolled out and the stars will be present for Hollywood's biggest night of glitz and glamour. The 96 Academy Awards are slated for next weekend, March 10th at the Dolby Theater in Los Angeles. The show goes live at 6 p.m. Central Time, and Jimmy Kimmel is returning to host for the fourth time, tying in with Whoopi Goldberg and Jack Lemmon. The highlights of the evening will be the awards for Best Picture with Christopher Nolan's Oppenheimer, Martin Scorsese's Killers of the Flower Moon, and Greta Gerwig's Barbie nominated. Cillian Murphy and Paul Giamatti nominated for Best Actor, Lily Gladstone, Emma Stone, and Carey Mulligan nominated for Best Actress. And award season isn't over till it's over, and I'll definitely be tuning in. Oh my gosh, thank you so much. Now, I don't know what the weather will be in Los Angeles next weekend, but I know that the weather on my drive-in was gloomy and a little gray. Our weather anchor, Isabel Mays, has the full weather. Isabel?
Jimmy, well, you're in luck because next week we are going to have some absolutely amazing weather going on. As we take a look across North Texas, Graham and Bowie, it's going to be in the 50s and the 40s for the next couple of days. Graham, Bowie, 58 and 56, and Sherman, it's going to be 57. And then as we move on over to Sulphur Spring, to our regional map, it's going to be around 52 in Oklahoma City, 55 in Shreveport, and as we look over at El Paso, bump it up to 60 degrees. As we take a look at our 7-day forecast, be expecting some sunny skies for the next few days. As Friday, we'll be looking at 76 degrees with a low of 54. Saturday, looking at 80 degrees with a low of 55. Thursday, 74 with a low of 47. And then finishing off the week with some rainy skies and some sunny weather. Back to y'all at the desk.
Christmas has passed, but if the cold has made you miss that giving spirit, we have just the thing for you.
And you can participate right here at UNT. We have the story for keeping warriors' feet warm in the cold. I got to see inside a campaign to aid servicemen and women, happening right here at UNT. Take a look. We're sorry about the technical difficulties. We don't have that right now. To help the campaign reach their goal of 1,000 pairs of socks, drop-off locations are at Gateway Center, Osher Lifelong Learning Institute, Sage Hall, Discovery Park, ROTC Building, and the Health and Science Center. They'll be accepting donations for the Warm Feet for Warriors program until March 31st.
Have too many clothes and need to get rid of some? Well, we've got you covered. Stay tuned.
There's no harm in wanting to have fun while in college, but it's easy to lose track of how much you've had. Apps like Drink Control and Alkadroid can help keep track of your consumption and blood alcohol levels. If you or someone else does drink too much, the signs of alcohol poisoning are as follows: pale skin, vomiting, confusion, low body temperatures, irregular breathing, blacking out, and is hard to wake up or cannot be woken up.
Dude, are you okay? Hey, what's wrong? Wake up.
It's an exciting time of year, but it's important to be responsible. If you suspect someone is suffering from alcohol poisoning, get help immediately. You will not get in trouble for seeking help if you are underage. For more info and resources, go to UNT's Division of Student Affairs.
Has this ever happened to you?
My bike! My bike is gone!
Stolen bikes are an epidemic sweeping college campuses across America.
What am I supposed to do?
It's quite simple. The We Mean Green Fund has partnered with the UNT Police Department to offer free bike locks to any UNT student with a bike. Just show up with your bike in tow and ask.
Now I'll never lose my bike ever again.
Enough worrying. Get your bike lock today.
And now we return to Fabric of Passion.
Oh, Hector, it will be so hard for us to part, but we must.
But, my love, what did I do? I thought we were meant to be together forever.
I am so disheartened to say that you're just not in style anymore. But you will be, to someone else, in a better place.
You're gonna shred me?
No.
I'm donating you to one of the many clothing donation boxes available on campus. There is one in the Union by the Syndicate and one on Union Circle Drive.
Oh, well, why didn't you just say so? I'm gonna be someone's new shirt.
I thought you'd be more distressed.
Oh, absolutely not. It was cramped in your closet anyways.
Maybe you would like to be shredded after all.
Hey Alex, this guy on the internet says he wants to give me money.
That sounds suspicious.
What do you mean?
Typically, strangers who promise you money on the internet have their own best interest in mind. They often use bounce checks, which will disappear shortly after depositing, but not before they've asked for some money in return.
So he doesn't really want to spoil me?
No.
Well, then what should I do?
The best way to handle it is to block and report the suspicious message, or even consult local law enforcement if you've already fallen victim.
So I guess we aren't going to Key West for spring break?
No.
Can I see your voter registration, please? All right, you're good. No registration, no entry. All right. Let me see your voter registration card, please.
I'm not registered to vote.
No registration, no entry.
Dude, my friends are already in there.
No registration, no entry.
What the?
Join the club. Register to vote today.
What's wrong? Are you stuck in your paper?
Pretty much. I haven't written anything in like an hour.
Why don't you check out the Writing Center at UNT?
Well, how do I meet up with them?
All you have to do to make an appointment is visit the Writing Center's website and either call the number or email writingcenter@unt.edu. The appointment is 30 minutes long, and the trained tutors will be able to help with brainstorming, correcting grammar, ensuring clarity, and a wide range of services. They also do walk-in appointments.
That sounds awesome. I'm gonna check them out.
So, when's this paper due?
30 minutes.
For more information, visit the UNT Writing Center's website.
Yeah, it's 6 pages.
I'm here to rescue you.
Oh, my prince.
No so fast.
This story's gonna be awesome.
You know, with spring around the corner, it's time to get started on that spring cleaning.
You're so right. One church in North Texas got a head start over the weekend. Our segment anchor, Kaylee Bonilla, has the story. Kaylee?
Thanks, guys. When communities come together, there is a lot that can be done. I attended an event in Louisville that shows truly what teamwork can accomplish.
February 24th, Louisville's Faith-Filled Church held a thrift fashion show and clothing giveaway. The fashion show put a spin on the usual clothing drive by showing just how secondhand clothes can be stylish and fashionable. I spoke with Executive Pastor Sharmisia Okpara to find out what inspired this event.
The giving away of the clothes, we wanted to do it. We knew that we don't have a big church community, but we have a semi-big church community, and it's springtime. Like everybody, it's spring cleaning, get your clothes out, but whatever, one man's trash is another man's treasure, right? And so we wanted to be able to give from what we already have. Sometimes we can't buy people things, but us giving what we have, we can do that all the time.
Faith-Filled relied on volunteers from the church for free haircuts, as well as a partnership with the local Kroger to provide grocery bags for people to carry their new clothing. Eventgoers attended with interest in fashion, as well as receiving clothing they may not have been able to before. I spoke with church member and eventgoer Tiffany Adams to see what she thought about this event.
I think it would drastically help the community because a lot of people out here don't have the finances or the resources to buy clothes or like be prepared for the season that we're in. And so I just think that this was so beautiful for us to just give away free clothes, free haircuts, and just minister to people.
By addressing the needs of citizens and finding a new way to put things to use, showed just how communities can come together and make something beautiful.
Seeing these people giving back to the community firsthand truly warmed my heart. That's all I have for Positively North Texas this week. Back to you guys at the desk.
Dallas Cowboys owner Jerry Jones will soon learn if he is or is not the father. This isn't an episode of Maury Povich. A Dallas County judge ordered Jerry Jones to take a paternity test to find out if he is the biological father of 27-year-old woman Alexandria Davis. Davis sued Jones in 2022, saying he was her father. Court documents show that Jones and Alexandria's mother reached a settlement where he agreed to support them as long as they never identified him as the father. Jones and Davis are also involved in another case where Davis sued Jones for defamation. Out of the courtroom and onto the court, our sports anchor Seth Wickman is here with the latest sports news.
Thanks, guys. Today for sports, we'll be looking at UNT men's basketball, and later we'll go over the Dallas Stars' opportunity to save their season after the break. Stick around.
All right, look up here. 1, 2, 3.
Mom, Dad, I got it.
You're right, Mom. I have.
Willis Library, located at the University of North Texas. It has computers, printers, and the building is open 24/7. By going online, you can book up to an hour of reserved space and one of the many private study rooms. Many of them are equipped with whiteboards, a table, and a TV to hook up to your computer. Textbooks can be checked out for free with a student ID. They also have many of these in ebook forms. This is still a library, so always remember to be quiet and respectful of other surroundings, especially in certain places where talking is not allowed. For example, the 3rd and 4th floor are completely quiet. As you can see, Willis Library has many options for students, with it offering many media sources and staying open all the time.
I'm so tired. I feel ugly. I'm not okay. I didn't know UNT had counseling services. Maybe I should check it out. This looks like the place.
All right, guys. UNT men's basketball traveled to Tulane last night and beat the Green Wave 80-76. Aaron Scott led the team in points, scoring 19 with 6 assists. The Mean Green have 3 games left in their regular season. This Sunday, the Mean Green will take on East Carolina at home at 2 o'clock. Sticking to basketball, last night the Dallas Mavericks faced the Raptors in Toronto and walked away with the win. Luka Doncic led the team, scoring 30 while having 16 assists, and Kyrie Irving was right behind him with 29. The Mavs are still sitting at number 7 in the Western Conference and will be looking to improve this Friday in Boston against the Celtics. The Dallas Stars are taking on the Winnipeg Jets tonight at home. The Stars are coming off a big loss to the Colorado Avalanche and have lost 6 of their last 7 games. The Jets are currently sitting on top of the Central Division, with the Stars closely in second. The Stars will be looking to put an end to their struggles by beating their division leader tonight. That's all I have for sports. Now back to the desk.
I got to see inside a campaign to aid servicemen and women happening right here at UNT.
From one class to another, we need them, but we don't really think about them. Socks. But for deployed soldiers and veterans, socks are a major concern.
In any deployment I've ever been on, you can only pack so many socks, and socks wear out.
UNT is helping to combat this issue. Since 2022, UNT has participated in Warm Feet for Warriors. The program was created by the nonprofit organization Soldiers Angels out of San Antonio. For Jessica Chapman at University Advancement, the inspiration to have UNT join this collection campaign began when she was a child with her stepfather, a veteran.
As we were growing up and we would be hiking in the mountains in Utah, the Uinta Mountains, he would make sure that we had the right socks. He'd make sure that we had the right hiking boots, because one of the things that the military taught him was you got to take care of your feet.
He passed away from COVID-19, and in 2021, Jessica went to her bosses with the idea, bring Warm Feet for Warriors to UNT.
Every time I lace up my boots, I think of him. But yeah, it means something to me. I want them to know that we care about them.
Jessica's worked alongside UNT Student Veteran Services.
We all know that socks are a need, and I think we all feel like we should meet that need.
Jessica Chapman has created partnerships with multiple groups, including the Veterans of Foreign Wars Post 2205 in Denton, to collect more socks.
We're tapping everybody who walks in the door. Yep, sign in, but also next time you come, bring a pair of socks.
Once collected, the socks will be brought to Soldiers Angels in San Antonio and then distributed to military members and veterans in need. Reporting for ntTV, I'm Madeline McCrory.
To help the campaign reach their goal of 1,000 pairs, drop off socks on campus at the Gateway Center, Osher Lifelong Learning Institute, Sage Hall, Discovery Park, ROTC Building, or the Health and Science Center. They will be accepting donations until March 31st. Thanks for watching ntTV News at Noon.
Join us here again tonight at 6 here on North Texas Television.